Russia has reportedly held snap war drills as tensions with the West reaching breaking point amid warnings the two sides are on a confrontational path. Vladimir Putin's armies are said to have held a snap combat readiness check as the row between Moscow and Britain deepens over poisoned spy Sergei Skripal. Forces carried out war drills in the central and eastern military districts which make up Russia's command structure. Russian sources told state media the drill was to practice movements in unfamiliar territories and control of army groups. The central military district borders Kazakhstan and Mongolia, while the eastern military district covers the huge nation's Pacific coast and the border with China. Putin has one of the largest militaries in the world at his fingertips, with more than 3 million soldiers spread throughout Russia. Daily Star Online previously mapped out Russian armies on the edge of Europe amid growing tensions with NATO. Russian media reports the exercises took place over 4 days from March 20th, but did not confirm the number of soldiers who took part. Putin's men rehearsed for combat operation planning skills in the drill, which was revealed earlier today. Russia has previously been accused of aggression when it carries out unannounced snap combat drills by NATO. It has also been alleged the Kremlin uses war drills as cover to move troops and equipment, something rubbished by Putin's defense bodies. Russia has around 3.3 million soldiers in its military, along with more than 20,000 tanks, 3,700 planes, and 352 warships. It also has the largest nuclear arsenal in the world, with a total stockpile of 7,300 warheads. The drills came as relations between the Russia and the West plunged even further today as a score of countries announced the expulsion of a total of 129 of the Kremlin's diplomats. NATO and EU nations were reacting allegations from Britain that Russia is behind the posing of Skripal and his daughter Yulia in Salisbury. Today, the Kremlin warned actions of the West puts the two sides on a confrontational path to escalation. It accused Britain's allies of following blindly accusations the Kremlin had masterminded the attack which exposed 130 people to nerve agent Novichok in Salisbury. Britain has firmly placed the blame as Russia's door, saying it is highly likely the Kremlin was behind it, and with Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson flat out blaming Putin. Investigations into the attack are still ongoing, spearheaded by Military Intelligence 5 and the military at the Ministry of Defense labs at Porton Down. And Putin is ready to make the final decision on how Russia will respond to the West. The Kremlin said, the provocative gesture of solidarity with London by these countries, who have bowed to the British authorities in the so-called Skripal affair and did not bother to understand the circumstances of what happened, is a continuation of the confrontational path to escalation. Britain's allies are blindly following the principle of Euro-Atlantic unity, to the detriment of common sense, the norms of civilized international dialogue, and the principles of international law. Russia is expected to issue a tit-for-tat reaction to the latest expulsions and kick out more diplomats, after it expelled 23 British officials last week. Daily Star Online also revealed the devastating consequence of a Russia nuclear attack on Britain.